guys, Chris here. Today I am at Berlin-Ichthyosaur State Park, and Berlin is an old mining town from the 1890s, early 1900s, and it's a ghost town. Should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna get a fire going, and the ghost town is just down the road 2 miles. So I'm gonna be hitting that first thing in the morning, and that was pretty cool. I saw it on the way up. There's some old cars sitting outside some of the buildings, and several little houses, and the old mine shaft, and the whole mining operation. I am out in the middle of Nevada. There is nobody out here. It's like a vast sea of sagebrush and mountains and sky, and that is like it. And even at this campground, I am the only one here that I know of. So this is pretty remote and pretty out there. So they say the road that I came in on was called Highway 50, and it runs east, west, west, east across central Nevada. And it's considered the loneliest road in America. And then I took a side road off of the loneliest road in America, so that's even lonelier than that. So I am out of touch with civilization, but having a good time, and we're gonna check things out tomorrow and get warmed up tonight, and it's all good. I'm gonna enjoy this campfire, and then I'm gonna turn in. So this house here belonged to a fellow by the name of Mr. Watson, and he lived here with his granddaughter Zoe and a woman named Mrs. Reston. I don't know their situation, but apparently he was the postmaster and the store manager, and he had an anti-drinking policy, but on occasion he would like to drink beer, and to avoid any embarrassing situation, he would give one of the neighbor's dads $1 to go buy 4 beers, and apparently they were 25 cents each back then. And he would say, after he got the beer from him, he would say, "Tere," in Spanish he would say, "Tres para mí y uno para usted," which means 3 for me and 1 for you. So he would get 4 beers, and he would keep 3 and give 1 to the guy who bought him the beer. So anyways, Mr. Watson was apparently a very kind and helpful man to everyone, and He lived here for, I believe, 20 years. Found a remnant of a bottle that says a remedy on it. It's the kind of medicines they had back then. The old-fashioned remedy. Takes care of anything. Even takes care of baldness. Actually gives you baldness. So yeah, this is pretty cool. There's old wheelbarrows and tools and all kinds of things just sitting out here. Heading up to the mine now. All right, let's go. Got a nice old truck behind me here. I don't know if it's a Ford or a Chevy or what. I couldn't find any emblems on it, but it looks really old. I'd say 1910, 1915. Something like that. I don't really know my vehicles, at least this old, but it's got wooden spokes on it. So that's just like one generation removed from a wagon. That's how old this thing is. But check it out. So this is this housed the blacksmith shop, as well as it was considered the machine shop for the whole mining outfit here. And they would keep everything in the whole mine running smoothly. They had lathes and drill presses, things like that here. And occasionally a vehicle would get broken down out in the desert, somebody passing by, and they would tow it to its doors here, and they'd get that vehicle running smoothly again. Here's a workbench of some kind. Still got some tools and parts on it. There's a can of beer sitting here. I don't think that's 100 years old, but it's that's from like the 60s. This was the mill, and they had big crushers, they called them, I guess, and steam engines running things, and several people working here, and railroad tracks that hooked up to the building to bring wood to keep things going. But so this is called the stage station, and they had a stagecoach that would come up here to bring people back and forth, apparently. And that ran from 1904 to 1924. And this building here housed the stage driver and the horses, the same building. They just had a lumber partition between the rooms, and the horses would be on one side, the stage driver would be on the other side, and then the horses had like a gate or a door going out the back to a corral. So imagine sleeping in the same building as your horses. Pretty cool. right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Keep hiking.